How's everyone doing? All right. So yeah, just want to clear a few things up, really. So everyone's seen the fucking Shillfest poster that was chucked in my chat group earlier on. The Bristol protest with speakers Mark Sexton and others. Fuck me, all arranged by Nate Turner. Let me tell you a little bit about a few of these people. For starters, Nate Turner, someone who used to class as a decent bloke. You know, he's a fucking mate. If anything, I was hurt by the shit that cunt pulled. So let me tell you a little bit about Nate Turner. Goes back to last year. There's a few things that go back to last year. You know, it's when he was one of the main guys in stand-up. So he introduced me to a guy called fucking Harlequin Ford. H, people knew him as, was a hacker. Now, we put the fucking mayor on notice in Bristol last summer. I was involved. It was my first thing I'd done with that lot, the stand-up Bristol lot. First thing I'd done, they asked me to get involved. I got involved. That's how I ended up at the protest in London. So anyway, just before we served this Bristol thing, I had messages come through telling me that Harlequin was a fucking paedophile. Harlequin was a paedophile. We was seen on a video together, and I got a message. Didn't realise you were working with a paedophile. Anyway, I confronted this message to fucking Nate and somebody else. It was Lauren. Yeah, I showed Lauren and Nate this message, and they both said to me, you know, it's nothing, it's bollocks, it's 77th Brigade, don't worry about it, you know, don't confront H, he's a hacker, you know, we don't want to fuck with H, da-da-da-da-da. It's just 77th Brigade trying to cause, like, a rift between us. So, alright, fair enough, I'll wait and see. Turns out he fucking is a wrong'un, and a police informant. So Harlequin Ford done a runner to Ireland, and it was shortly after this meeting that Nate Turner set up with the police. So, anyway, after this fucking meeting, when H and fucking Nate got arrested, fucking Harlequin done a runner to Ireland, and he was found out for being a nonce while he was in that island and come running back here. Turns out he's a police informant too. Turns out Nate Turner's been working with the police too. He's been liaising with the police with all the protests. The Bristol stand-up ones. Every fucking protest, this guy was liaising with the old Bill. Working with the old Bill. Getting permission to protest. If you have to get permission to protest, I've got news for you, my friend. It's not a protest. It's a fucking organised event with the opposition. It's that simple. If you're liaising with the police, it's an organised event. It's not a fucking protest. That simple. That fucking simple. So anyway, let's get back to the story. Right, so the studio got raided on the Thursday. The next morning on the Friday, I found out my dad was dead. My dad had died. The day after that, on the Saturday, Nate was trying to get me into a meeting with the police. He said, "Oh, they've given us clear fucking a safe pathway through. They want a meeting with us, me, you, and H. You know, half hour before the protest." So I said to him, "What are you doing, fucking liaising with the old Bill? For one, two, it's a fucking setup. I ain't risking it. Three, my dad's just fucking died yesterday. Do you think I'm going to go to a protest?" Anyway, I didn't go to the protest. I didn't go to the meeting. Nate and H did. What did they do? They got fucking stung. They got arrested straight away. And they both got raided. I think H got raided about 3 or 4 times. Now, Nate's someone that likes to settle these things up but never attend. Nate doesn't like to go to the protest because he says his missus will leave him. Now, I started figuring out Nate late last year, and I was gutted. I didn't want to believe what I was fucking seeing, what I was hearing, and what I was feeling. I liked Nate. I thought he was alright. I've done my live life claim with fucking Nate. Do you know what I mean? I've done a lot of stuff with Nate since I met the guy. I thought he was sound. Absolutely sound. Like a lot of these people I thought were alright. Turns out they fucking ain't. This is what we're up against, guys. These cunts come to you with smiles in their faces. Going to be your best mates. They can do this, do that for you. Help you with this, help you with that. They're fucking working with the other side. Simple. They're working with the other side. There's no fucking doubts about it. It's dodgy as fuck. Dodgy as fuck. Now, there was a little bit of an incident recently. And I did post about it on Telegram. I didn't say what the name was. But I don't know if any of you can remember. I sort of put a bat to someone at the studio and told them I'd break it round their fucking head if they ever come back. Well, guess who that was? That was Nate Turner. He tried ringing me. And I've been ignoring his calls for a good few months because I knew he was fucking wrong. I didn't want to have to say anything to him. Like I said, I like the guy. I'm not all heartless, man. I'm fucking full of heart. I like the guy. I didn't want to have to do that with him. I didn't want to have to be like that with him. I tried to ignore the cunt. Every time I spoke to him, all he was trying to do was get information out of me. And it put my suspicions even higher on the guy. Always information. You gotta communicate with me more, mate. You gotta communicate with me more. I didn't want to communicate with him. I knew he was fucking working with the old Bill. I didn't want to have anything to do with the guy. Pure and fucking simple. Pure and fucking simple. This is the same guy that introduced me to a fucking nonce and a fucking grass. A police informant. Harlequin Ford. H. His missus is on my Telegram. Always in the chats. She can say herself, if she wants to come out and say something, she'll come out and say something on this post. And back this up. I have purposely tried to avoid this situation. I don't want anything to do with these fucking people. And Nate Turner, I've seen your comments. Like to meet me up a dark alleyway. You know where I am, fella. Come and see me. Come and see me. Trust me. Come and see me. You could have done something last time, couldn't you? It was even done in front of your nephew, wasn't it? I don't know if he's your nephew by blood. I think it's by marriage or something. Your wife's nephew, innit? My client, my mate. He was there, wasn't he? I didn't realise he was your nephew. I put it right on you in front of him, didn't I? You could have done something then, you fucking didn't. If you got anything in you, come and see me and we'll deal with it. But I'm telling you now, this fucking protest in London, being run by this, it would have been liaisoned with the old Bill. Guy's dodgy as fuck. Fucking nothing good has come out of my dealings with Nate Turner. He's changed the name to from Stand Up Bristol to what it is now. No good, man. Absolutely no good. And don't even get me started on Mark Sexton. Mark Sexton. That's why you come and saw me, innit? Trying to butter me up. What's the matter? Don't you want me confronting you in front of everyone at Bristol? If anyone turns up, that is. Everyone knows you guys are fucking wrong-uns. Absolute wrong-uns. You're not for the people. I'll say that to your fucking face. Any one of you. You know where I am. Many have come and tried and fucked up. I'll say it to your face. You're a fucking wrong-un. You're a mason. You're still a copper. You're still a fucking copper. Dodgy as fuck, all of you. And yes, you are. You're John Wedger's replacement. Since Brian Harvey called John Wedger out for being in the red rooms with that child in stockings. Since he called him out. Do you know that? Fuck with my head as well. Because all you dodgy cunts. David Icke. Louise Hampton. Chico. Fucking John Wedger. I thought you guys were right. I've had photos took with you. Thinking you were good stuff back last summer. It's funny what you fucking find out and what you see. The truth is coming out, guys. And I know this is a bitter pill to swallow. It really is. But this one you need to swallow. I've had to swallow it. Now I get a lot of people leave my channel when I do these videos. When I call these cunts out, I get a lot of people leave my channel. I also get a lot of people join back up. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you follow me or not. I don't care if you like me or not. I do not give a fuck. I'm putting the truth out there. I didn't expect this fucking role in life. This role's happened for me. This is where I am. All I'd done was what I thought everyone would be doing. That's all I've done. And I've stuck to my guns all the way. One thing none of you can take away from me is I've been fucking consistent. All the way through this shit show. I've never shut up. I've never stopped. I've never backed down. I've continued. I have always been consistent. There's been no fuckery with me. There's been no fuckery with me. And I will hold my hand up if I'm ever in the fucking wrong. And I'll admit it if I'm ever in the wrong. But when I'm right. And I'm right. You know I am. You know I am. So your little shill fest in Bristol. Guys. I'm not talking to the plums holding this fucking festival now. Nate Turner's and that. And Mark Sexton's and that. I'm not talking to these now. I'm talking to the people of Bristol. and everyone else in the fucking UK. You've got to stop with this fuckery. You've got to stop with these stupid protests. Some protests are good. Ones that have direction. Ones that have action. Ones that have fucking results and make it to the mainstream media because you've actually done something. Like when you fucking take over buildings. When you protest outside the fucking BBC for the children, which you notice all these groups stop doing. This fight's solely about the children. You're not saving no children walking around shouting freedom in a fucking organised event with a paid opposition. You're not gaining no fucking nothing at all. All you're doing is wasting your energy and wasting your fucking time. These people seem to always push, we need numbers. We need numbers. We don't need numbers, guys. It takes 10%. 10% of the population to change direction and what that's going. 10%, you don't need numbers. And this is what these people do to you. I'm going to explain this about the protests. These protests, they're good in some sense for the good people that turn up at them. They get to meet like-minded people. But then they soon realise they're having their time wasted. And they're having their time wasted on purpose. They're giving you an option to go and fight for freedom. And you think you're doing the right thing. I'm fighting for my freedom in this protest. You're not fighting for your freedom. They're making you think you're doing something good. And really you're not. What their aim is to waste your time. To prolong stuff. To draw stuff out. And then like 6 months down the line, nothing's fucking been achieved from the protests again. Like nothing has in the last 20 months. Nothing's been achieved. And all that time's been wasted. And each time we waste time, the fucking elites, these dirty cabal cunts, these fucking masons, they get closer and closer to their goal. So in retrospect, you're fucking helping them achieve their goal by wasting fucking time fighting a stupid fight that isn't really fighting. And this is what these people offer you. Hopium. They make you feel like you're fucking special, that you belong. If you even notice on that fucking dickhead's poster, it says, get to know your tribe. Yeah, we know the fucking tribe. It's a tribe of fucking shills on these protests, on these stages. If you need speakers for a protest, and it's all these fucking idiots that are speaking. You Kate Shinamaris, which is someone that Nate Turner's got his fucking head so far up her ass. You need these speakers at protests. It's false. You do not need speakers at protests. Show me one protest in France, in fucking Canada, in Italy. Where's their fucking speakers on stage and they're fucking selling hoodies? They're standing up for their freedom. The numbers are there because they need the numbers there because everyone's met the precipice. Everyone is there off their own back because they're all standing up as individuals. No one's organised that. They all just turned up to do what was fucking right because they're in that stage of this game where they've got to do that. God forbid we get to that stage. But if we do, that's what will happen here too. We will all get off our asses and go out. We don't need no stand-ups, no Mark Sextons and all that organising a protest. The fuck's wrong with you lot? Small numbers, locally. Serve them papers. Get out and put it on people. Put it on the fucking COVID marshals. Put it on the fucking councils. Put it on any business that's pushing this fucking mandate, pushing these fucking masks. Put it on people. Forget the fucking protest. See the same little group, your little tribe that you've got. Go out and make a difference. In fact, even still, give me a fucking shout and I'll come with you and help you. I've done it today. Some beautiful, like, women fucking wanted to serve fucking Sirona. The heads of Sirona, which are the people responsible for putting out the jabs in the southwest in the schools. That's who we serve today. That was their idea. That was their fucking paperwork. I went and helped. And I'll do the same for any one of you guys. You don't need numbers. I just need a few of you. Get off your fucking ass with an idea and we can end this shit. It's making the news. All these little things are making the news. These protests are there to cause trouble. They're paid to be there. They've agreed with the police to be there. They've been funded. Where do you think these fucking TVs come from and all these big speakers and all their costs? Where do you think that comes from? They're fucking paid to mislead you and misdirect you. Stand the fuck up on your own 2 feet for your own family, friends and loved ones. Stand the fuck up. You don't need no one to tell you that. You're more powerful than you believe. We all are. It just takes you to take that first step. Stop following the crowd, guys. Be the odd one out. Be the fucking mouth. Be the confident one. Be the one that don't give a fuck and gets out there and gets something done. Whether you're on your own, I'll go out and do stuff on my own all the time. I don't need people with me to walk into a fucking supermarket with a megaphone. I get out and do that shit on my own. But I tell you what, you lot all commend me for doing it. I'm no different to any one of you. We do not need these fucking shills on stage leading us in the wrong direction. I'm begging you, start doing your own things locally in your own areas. These fucking idiots shouldn't even be in Bristol. And I'm pretty certain I might want to go down there and confront a few of these with my megaphone on camera, live, on Telegram, and we'll see what they got to say for themselves. Or do we just all ignore them altogether and don't turn up, which I think is the smartest option, to not turn up at all. Go and do something that's actually worthwhile. Contact any one of us that are doing stuff. Me, Matthew, Danny from Truth Pills, fucking Mad Mixed Conspiracies, Michael. Contact us. Any one of us. Come and see me at the studio. And ask for help. Forget these fucking protests. When the numbers are needed and we're needed out in the street, we'll be out in the street. What's going to happen at this fucking stupid thing on the 23rd in Castle Park at 1 o'clock is going to be a load of bullshit. The police know the fucking route. What's going to happen is you're going to go around screaming fucking freedom at buildings. And then the police are going to kick the fuck out of you. And then we're going to have all the fucking fake actors and all this doing their bits and their bobs. And it's going to make us all look like cunts. Pure and simple. Pure and simple. I'm straight down the middle, me. I'm telling it how it is. If you want a full story on Nate or fucking Harlequin Ford or Mark Sexton, come and see me. Come and see me and we'll have a talk about these people. If any of you people got a problem with me that I've just talked about, come and see me. Mark turned up uninvited. He got told to fuck up, clean off, straight away. Fucking Mason cunts. I'm telling you now, guys, right? If you're a fucking wrong and you ain't for the people, us people are going to take you the fuck out. You lot are desperate and it fucking shows. You stick out like sore thumbs to us. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. Fucking disgusted. Do you know what makes you worse? It makes you worse because you pretend to be us. And you work against us. Fuck every one of ya. Don't go to this thing on the 23rd. Fuck these shills, guys. Let's get things fucking moving. We don't need these cunts.